Hi, welcome to NTP. My name's Mark. Today I'm addressing the changes in the law concerning mobile phones. Now you've probably seen articles, local tabloids, social media. Quite often they are littered with inaccuracies and horror stories. Let's face it, scaremongering sells. So let's sort out the truth behind the rule changes. Now obviously this is a crucial topic for drivers, but what about transport managers? What about company owners? Have you got a mobile phone policy in place within the company? If you don't, now's perhaps the time to get one written. But if you do, don't forget to update it to include the new rules, unless of course your policy is already more stringent than the rules coming into place. Now it's long been a misconception that any touching or holding a mobile phone would get you a fixed penalty costing £200 and a 6 penalty points for the offence of using a mobile phone whilst driving. But that's not actually been the case. It's probably a good thing that this has been the perception, as mobile phones have long been deemed a major factor in road traffic accidents, in particular ones causing serious injuries or fatalities. Now, before we move on with the new rules, let's just have a little look at a couple of historic examples. Firstly, a well-documented case, referred to as Director of Public Prosecutions versus Ramsey Barretto. 2017, Mr. Barretto was seen filming an accident scene as he drove past, using the camera on his mobile phone. Brings rubbernecking to a whole new level. Now, he was convicted by trial in 2018 of a mobile phone offence, but 2019 an appeal was heard where the argument was put forward that to commit a mobile phone offence it must be proven that he was using the phone for interactive communication. Both the use and the interactive communication must be present, and it wasn't. Communication. So this would be talking on the phone, sending messages, sending emails, searching social media, something that involves using the airwaves. Taking a picture doesn't fit in with this, so kicks out of court. Secondly, late 2018, Regina versus Nadir Eldarf. It was appealed after he was convicted of a mobile phone offence as he was listening to music that was stored on his phone. Again, the appeal was based on the fact that for a mobile offence to be committed, both use and interactive communication must be proven. In this case, music was stored on the phone was plugged into the vehicle, no interactive communication was present. Maybe if the music had been on a cloud-based platform, it would have been a totally different issue, but it wasn't. So, both cases, the convictions were quashed. Neither offence involved both use and interactive communication. Perhaps if they'd been given a fixed penalty for careless driving or dangerous driving, this would have resulted in different outcomes in court, but these were not mobile phone offences. So, following extensive consultation, the Department for Transport will implement new mobile phone laws to effectively close these so-called loopholes. An exact date is still not known. It's been mooted that it could be as soon as the 25th of March 2022, but there's very little in the way of confirmation of this. But expect these changes to be at the earliest opportunity. Already, the highway code has been updated to reflect that phones, and sat-navs for that matter, must be hands-free. So, Bluetooth headset, voice command, dash holder or windscreen mount, built-in sat-nav, that sort of thing. This effectively means that any touching of the mobile phone is an offence. Looking at a mobile phone is also an offence, even if you're not touching it, except if you're looking at it whilst using it as a sat-nav and it's in a suitable hands-free cradle. They've also clarified that this law applies if you're stopped at traffic lights, if you're queuing in traffic, or if you're supervising a learner driver. Now, to blow a hole in a lot of the social media and local paper reports, contrary to what they are putting out there, provisions will be in place to allow you to use your phone to pay electronically at places like drive-through restaurants and road tolls, where payment is being made with a card reader. Now, these new mobile phone laws may well increase the possibility and probability of getting a £200 fine and 6 points. But never lose sight that the worst case scenario is not what happens to you, it's what could happen to somebody else whilst a driver is distracted by a mobile phone. It could be deadly. Pop your comments below, click like and subscribe to see more useful, interesting and informative videos. See you soon.